think what struck me most during my time filming the piece on the Kendrick gymnastics program was just the sense of dedication and the sense of community within the program. I mean, you go in there and you don't expect to see 8, 9, 10-year-old girls flying through the air, but the more you talk to the girls and the more you talk to the coaches, you can see that it's a lot more than just a gymnastics program. It's a community they've built, and I really hope that came across in my piece.
My favorite part is trying new things and getting it down perfect, and getting like that expression on your coach's face where you know like you have it right. Like that's the best it can be.
Over the next 12 months, over 90,000 girls all across America will compete in a gymnastics meet. They will come from different locations, different social classes, and different ethnic backgrounds. A fraction of a point or a bend of a knee will be the difference for these girls, as a sport that demands perfection will catapult some into Olympic gold and leave others wanting more. For years, the top gymnasts in the country have come from private club teams, but a small program located in the heart of Philadelphia is trying to change that.
When I got here, when I arrived here, the gymnastics program was kind of a state of flux, a little change from the woman who actually founded the program some 30 years ago, was still here. She was starting to like leave and just do like some part-time coaching, to the newer younger coaches coming in, Sarah.
It was dirty. It was, kind of disheveled, and you could tell that there was nobody taking care of the facility or the program for that matter, because the classes were small, the kids were sparse, and although the coaching staff that was here, it was certainly knowledgeable and capable of coaching, it just seemed like a deteriorated program.
Deteriorating, unfortunately, is a good word to describe the budget Sarah Ann and her coaches had to build their program with. Over the past 4 years, Philadelphia has seen the budget cut for recreational programs by millions of dollars. The cuts in funding has forced the girls at Kendrick to get creative.
Over the years it changes. We do different fundraisers year to year, but we've held invitational meets here. We've done haunted houses, we've done luncheons with Santa Claus, we've done cartwheel-a-thons, we've done just selling snacks out in the playground. Girls have gone to places of business and taken panel mats with them, and done cartwheels and stuff on the sidewalk for money in a bucket.
We definitely do more and less, because the one limitation is the facility. And this building was built in 1926. It wasn't built for gymnastics. We're competing against other gymnastics gyms. That's all they have.
Despite the lack of funding, the program has gone from a once-a-week basic tumbling class to a United States Gymnastics certified program. They are the only rec team in the city that competes in USAG-sanctioned events and have gymnasts that have skill sets as high as level 9. The move to become a competitive club was shocking to some coaches.
His reaction was, "This is impossible." We started out with just 4 girls competing USAG, and have increased to 25 girls, and even this year we have 7 new girls joining the team, so it just keeps growing.
This program took flight so quickly, and I won't say easily. I mean, it certainly took the effort of myself and a whole kingdom of crew members, but it really took flight so quickly, and all that said to me was that this neighborhood and this city was just waiting for something like this to happen.
This year was a very important one for the Kendrick gymnastics program, as it traveled to Penn State to take part in the Nittany Invitational for the first time. The competition is one of 6 USAG events that Kendrick Capettes compete in every year. Having now coached at over 40 different meets, Sarah Ann says it was a trip as a team last summer that will always stick out.
It took a total of 35 gymnasts to Woodward, and it's a Woodward camp. Gymnastics camp is just a training facility where the gymnasts get to train and work with Olympians and their coaches. And what really overwhelmed me was returning from that trip with these 35 kids and realizing that I took 35 inner city kids out of the city you know, and he did it. Like, I felt just so like, wow, if nothing else, these kids got out and they touched the world.
When looking at the Kendrick Gymnastics program, it's important to ask, at what point does it stop being about gymnastics and start being about more than that? The impact that the program has had on the community and the girls that have come through it can be seen in the team's longest tenured gymnast, Zoe.
I come in here and I see kids, and once in a while I see a kid that reminds me of me. And, you know, I just think, wow, I've come such a long way. And then I think, wow, I can help these kids get to where I am, so, you know, it's really cool.
From 4 girls once a week to 40 every night. From a single coach to a team of 7, and from a group of parents to what now seems like a family tree of people willing to help. To Sarah Ann, the goal is still clear, and it isn't always about gymnastics.
This was grassroots. This was 100% grassroots. I left my house every morning, or I shot out, 45 emails every day, and I interfaced with people, and I interfaced with people who wanted to make a change for their children in the city.